Hi, everybody. Moving here. So, today's discussion is going to be that of witchcraft. Some of the important doctrines that we have, like the Wiccan Rede, the 13 Principles of Belief, the Ordains, the Witch's Pyramid, and also, too, we'll get into the tarot of the day, the tarot card of the day, and then we'll describe it, what that card signifies, what it means, and go in a little bit more depth and learn how to actually utilize the tarot cards with just our intuition. So there's a lot we're going to have in today's episode, but I think you'll enjoy it. It'll be very informative, although maybe try to spice it up a bit by keeping it entertaining, talk about certain random topics, and it won't be so serious, so to speak, so that way I can keep your interests. But I will try to make it as short as possible, but I can guarantee with everything that we're putting into this particular episode segment, it's going to take a while. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, so let's start with the tarot card of the day. Alright, tarot. Reveal to me with one card what I and the audience should know for today, being that of September 4th, 2025. Alright guys, here we go. Card of the day is bam, the Hangman reversed. Now, I'll just go ahead and give you guys a brief. That way you guys see the card pretty much the whole time. Just some reflection on it, whatever the case may be. So, the Hangman reverse. Can you guys think of it right off the back of your head? Or what does your intuition, your gut feeling say that card actually means? Now, if all of you guys are saying, oh, gee, we don't know, isn't that what this episode is supposed to help us with? Well, yeah, it is. But I also encourage you guys to utilize that intuition, of course. It's going to be the first thing, or the first whatever pops into your head right when you first see it. So since it's reversed, you're going to see it standing upright, but yet it's hanging from a tree upside down, but it's not. So technically speaking, that would mean what? The Hangman is seeing things for what they really are. He's still, however, still bound, still unable to fully grasp his reality. He's unable to fully understand what's going on around him. Still stuck in a hazy mindset. The Hangman is changing his ways slowly, whether it be for good or for bad. However, the actual meaning here says that the Hangman when reversed, you are at a crossroads, but are at a standstill because you're stuck on the material plane and you're neglecting your spiritual development. Denying your real needs could be causing depression, dissatisfaction, or apathy. You feel that any effort will be futile. So this is because you are not being true to who you are and who your inner self wants you to be. You may be sacrificing yourself because of a matriarch complex or indecision. It's time to end such behavior and commit yourself to a worthwhile goal that will lead to a higher good for yourself and those around you, even if it means turning your world upside down. So, there we go. Although that was a much, much better meaning. So hopefully that actually resonates with you guys. It should, I'm hoping, because, tarot is never wrong. although it can be wrong in the very beginning, and sometimes you're not so uppity but up to the rhythm of the drummer of your own beat. So basically saying that if you're not fully up to par, if you're not fully 100% witchy or 100% yourself, I don't recommend doing anything spiritual because you're not going to feel it. You're not going to be. It's just like it's just gloomy and just stagnant. It just doesn't resonate. If you do it because you know you feel good, or because you just have to do it, or you're slumming to do it. Just do it when you want to do it, when you feel the need, and when you feel empowered. That's all. And then you'll embrace it more, and it'll work better for you. Let's get on to the topic of today, and that, of course, is witchcraft. But I want to go ahead and read to you guys this first. Everyone should know this because, if you don't, it's okay. I get it. You're a witch, probably, or some other pagan type of tradition. But if you're Wiccan and you don't know this, I can't say shame on you, but I can say, how do you not know this? As a Wiccan, especially in the very beginning stages, this is like one of the main things you learn. You learn everything that is Gardnerian, traditionally put in the Book of Shadows. The charge of the goddess, the charge of the god, the Wiccan read especially. The 13 principles of belief, the 13 goals of a witch, the myth of the descendant of the goddess, like the origin story, the birth story of the universe, the gospel of Aradia. All those are so important, and there's much more. But the main ones are these, for example, and I'm just going to read it off. I'm just going to read one in particular, and I'm trying to find it. Here we go. The Witch's Creed. Now this is pretty much like the Wiccan Read and the Witch's 13 Principles of Belief all together in one, kind of, so to speak.